better not be live. My mic just fell down. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I'm always having technical difficulties. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You got to learn how to work on the fly. Like during this time right now we are in. What's up, everybody? This is Nikki with That Homeschool Life. And I just wanted to jump on here and let you guys know everything's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. If you're new to this channel, I make videos about homeschool life, curriculum, product reviews, tutorials, day in the life. Today is kind of a day in the life because, well, not really, but kind of. Well, I'm in California and today is the first official day of lockdown or shelter in place for Californians, and everything's cool. People are outside jogging, walking their dogs. People are still driving to wherever. So it's kind of like business as usual, except that a number of stores are just closed. But the grocery store, the banks, the gas station, all of your essential places are all open. And there's no frenzy. People are just kind of taking things in stride, which is good. But it's only day one. It hasn't even been 24 hours. So with all that said, I wanted to jump on and tell my public school families. I should probably place this on Facebook because that's where most of my friends are that aren't homeschoolers. But for all of my public school families, I have a couple of free online resources to get you through this. And I have some old videos on my channel. I can't link the videos during a live stream. Afterward, I will link, and those videos tell you how to create a homeschool schedule and how to homeschool multiple children at the same time, especially if you work or you're still working and you have to homeschool. You definitely want to, I'll make a new video about that one. Okay, so what I want to do, there are two versions of you public school people out there. Those of you whose teachers gave your students textbooks, workbooks, all the work that they have left for the school year, your children got in their hot little hands and took home for you guys to work through. And then you have you got three versions. And then you have the version of public school students who are still schooling online through their school. In our district, I know our district partnered up with PBS and several other companies to offer streaming services, documentaries, all kinds of things, so children can still homeschool at home online. And then the third version is peace. See you in the fall. You got nothing. The teacher didn't give you anything. The teacher's not calling to check in on your kids. There are no office hours. There's nothing. You are on your own. I will have something for each version of situation that you might find yourself in. But for the first thing, no matter what version you are in, what you need to do is find out what is your child currently learning in school right now. Now with Common Core, a lot of states are doing Common Core, but even if your state is not doing Common Core, pretty much the trajectory for a number of subjects are the same. So in math, kids are normally starting into geometry or measurement. They're usually finishing up fractions at this time and going into that next cycle. For reading, truth be told, state testing is right around the corner. Usually schools stop teaching anything new like in April. So really your kids have learned the bulk of their education for that school year by like April. And then when April comes around, it's test prep. So if you don't really get into homeschooling your kids right now, you're going to be okay because your kids have learned the bulk of what they need to learn, the standards for the school year. So don't fret, okay? That's something to think about. Also, if you, okay. So what are they currently learning in their books? If you have their books, okay? Pop open the book. Do I have a book around here? No. Pop open the book, go to the last page that they wrote in and look forward. See how many chapters are left. There's probably 1 or 2 units left, and then in each unit you have the topics and the pages and everything. Look through that, see how many is left, and then just decide, okay, if you're elementary, maybe do 1 or 2 pages a day, or decide to work maybe 10 to 20 minutes a day. But look through their textbooks and their workbooks, and depending on how much is left to complete, just say schools are usually out by June. I know some go later, but let's just say June. So you have half of March, April, May. Let's just say that. So 2.5 months, okay? So that's what, 9.5 weeks. So look at how many pages you have left, divide that by however many days 9.5 weeks are, and then do so many pages each day to get to the end of the school year so you can finish the textbook. Now, that's not a fast and hard rule. Your kid might plow through more pages in a day. They might struggle and do half a page. That's okay because it's homeschooling. You're the boss. You decide what you want to do, okay? So find out what your kids are currently learning right now. That's the first tip. The second tip, well, how much time should my kids be doing math or reading or writing? That is up to you. This is where homeschool shines. If your child is a fast learner, they've basically mastered the standards from the school year. Again, look through the books, turn through in the workbooks, look what the teacher has written in it. See if, your child has been struggling through some things. You can, if your child seems to have mastered most of the work that they've done so far, I would say don't even worry about the time. Sit with them. Just get to know your child, sit with them and do a page or two and see how they approach it. See if they feel like they can do this. If they're just really struggling, or then you know what, maybe we should do 30 minutes a day. For elementary school students, each subject is usually like 45 minutes per subject at that age. Middle school is like 60 minutes or so. High school is a little bit longer. So, but that's in a public school setting. When you're homeschooling, you're not having to deal with a large class and class behavior and students getting out all their materials, dropping pens and pencils. A lot of time is not spent on learning. It's just getting things together so you can learn. So I don't want you to get stuck on looking at your clock. Oh, it's been 27 minutes. We only have 3 minutes left. Just go at your own pace and stop when you want to, okay? Number 3, get a schedule, a routine right now. I'm telling you, that's going to be your saving grace. If you work from home, you have a lot of kids running around, you need a schedule or it's going to be chaos. You think this virus is causing chaos around here. It's going to be chaos. So, sorry guys, I'm just clicking some stuff here. So you definitely want a schedule. Now, I can't post links to my my videos while I'm doing a live. I will after this video, but really quickly, how do I set up a schedule? Okay, so this is what I have. Now, if you don't have this already, this is free, and this is oh, I didn't put a link in the description box. Don't worry, after this share, I'll have a link to get this free mega homeschool planner. In this planner, there is a daily schedule, and let me flip on that. Oh, that's not it. Sorry guys, got the wrong one here. Okay, I give you an example. I hope you can see that. Hey Rachel, can you see the schedule on the screen? I'm still new to this software. Hi Hassan, what's up? If you guys can see the schedule, if you can just type in a one. Okay, good. Okay, so this is a daily lesson schedule. And I just filled it out as a sample for us for a day. You don't have to do all of this. It's enough to, if you look on the left-hand side where the times are and the subjects, just pencil in. You're going to look through all your kids' books. You know they're going to have reading, writing, science, math, maybe social studies. And if they're younger, they might have spelling. They might have vocabulary if maybe they're in middle school. But those are your basics. We're gonna work with the basics, okay? And you just put the subject. Don't worry about the time. This is just a routine, really. Put your subject in. And then just jot down what they did. If you don't want to just leave things in the book, just so you have an idea of what your day is looking like. Because you might decide that, hey, you know what? we did so many pages each day on, let's see, in reading we did so many pages. You know what, let's take Friday off. We're on track, okay? If you just leave the stuff in the book, you kind of not, you don't get to see the big picture of what your kid's been doing every day. Here, everything is right there in your face and you can see what's going on. Okay. And then it also helps to let you know that, oh, we didn't do math for a day or two because you don't have anything filled out, okay? It could be something as simple as just writing the page number and how many problems you did. Done. Click that and then move on with your life. It does not have to be complicated. So that's an example of a schedule. I will have a link to that after this live is over. The daily schedule is in my mega homeschool planner, and that is completely free. Also, during this time, I'll get to the high school people in a minute, but for your elementary students, you're doing a lot of reading, okay? Lots of reading. And if you don't really have a lot of curriculum that was sent home with your children, this is a great time to watch a lot of documentaries on TV and to do a lot of reading. Now, if you don't have a library at home, a lot of people don't, or access online to it, I have like your library. You know how you go to the library and you can like, some libraries have an electronic way of getting books where you can like listen to them audio. I said that really crazy. But anyway, I do have a video that talks about 5 ways, something about audiobooks, or yeah, 5 audiobook options. Yeah, it's 5 sources for free online audiobooks. It's in one of my videos. If you go back into my videos, just keep scrolling. The keyword is audiobooks. I will link that when this video is over. So if your funds are limited, you ain't got the time, you can get that, and they have almost all the books that you could need. Let your child listen to that. So here is a book log to, no, that's not a book log. Here we go. So here I have the Book Nook reading log. And you know what? Have your high school kids do this too. Just so you have an accountable list of what they've read, okay? If anything, just to know what they've read. And you got your book title, the author, the minutes read, pages read. You can choose which one you want to go by, a little rating system, and then the date started. So that can get you going. If you have nothing to work with, you spend all your money on trying to get supplies and getting your house shored up and prepared. This is free, and all you have to do is just, if you have access, but if you're watching me, you have access to the internet, just download that. It's free, and just listen and just have discussions, okay? Also, so getting into your schedule means having a place where your kids do their work. You got to get military with your kids in the sense of a routine, so they have a sense of security. Because when things are very porous and things are very uncertain, that's when anxiety rises. So predictability, consistency is key here. Have a place. I don't care if you live in a shoebox that's cut in half. You find a little corner right there, print out, tear out a picture of a magazine and stick it up there of a beach or something. Get a place where they do their work, okay? Now I'm a veteran, so I know how to manipulate stuff. My kids work in the bed and stuff like that. I know how to crack that whip and make sure the work gets done. You don't know how to do that just yet. So you just find a place where they can do their work, okay? And that becomes regular for them. And when you have that place, don't you put your shopping bags in there, your purse, shoes, workout bag. It's only school stuff. So start planting that seed, having that mindset. This is where we do our work. It could be the kitchen table, the dining room table. It could be on the floor in the living room. It could be in the closet. It don't matter. Have a set place. What else? So also have a time where everybody, no matter their grade level, is reading. Just quiet time, quiet reading time. It's rare that public school students get time to just be still and think and read, because you have school, you come home, you got extracurriculars, then you got homework, and then it's time for bed, and then rinse and repeat. So 30 minutes, 45 minutes, say, hey, listen to an audiobook or grab a book, or if they have, hell, even if they have their textbook, if you don't have any resources in the house, but try to find something online and let them be still for 30 minutes. If you don't have any books, say, hey, get some paper and a pen, draw, just draw, be creative. But 30 minutes of still time where they can be creative, if they want to draw, if they want to craft, but mainly to read if they have books. Have that quiet time. That helps to ground your children, to ground you, and also to have quietness in the house, which you're going to want. What else? So have your space to work in. Now you can have a set time. Like all my kids know that we're homeschooling by 9 o'clock, and that's it. So you might want to have, you don't have to go by, we do this subject by this time. That's crazy. But it's good to have a start up, having breakfast. I like to do some preschool activities. It could be a game that they play. It could be maybe something that they were watching from the other day that they need to catch up on. But just a little way to ease themselves into their day. Remember, they've been public school. Now, usually when I counsel people, if they're transitioning from public school to homeschool, we call that the detox period, okay? Detoxing. And that's a good 30, 45 days because you're not used to the freedom and the mobility of a homeschool life. So give them time to just let them sleep in the first week. Let them sleep in. Just, let those anxieties and everything kind of simmer and settle. And then, you're like, you know what? Okay, so this is the time we're going to get up. You might want to start with your strongest or favorite subject first. Get your win early in the morning and then go on about your day. So I can go on and I'll have some more videos where I go more in detail. I just don't want this video to be very long. Look, I'm at 20 minutes. Let me wrap this up. Okay, online resources. Okay, I'm gonna end with online resources, and then I'll come back on tomorrow with another video. So I have now. Let me see if I can swing this. Let me show my screen. How do I do that? Okay, I'm trying to show my screen. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Okay, nope, that's not it. Okay, share screen. All right. It worked. Okay. All right, so this here has been floating around lately, and this wonderful woman put out this massive, massive worksheet on all kinds of free online resources. There are so many, guys. It literally will take you about a minute just scrolling. That's how many resources there are. But what I did, and I have a link to this right now below. There is a link to this. It's called Amazing Educational Resources. This is amazing. She tells you the name of the company, what category or subject it is, and the grade level. And then she gives you a quick description on what it is and what free services that company is offering. This is phenomenal. Major up, kudos to her. Now, I took a couple from here that had been tried and true with homeschoolers, and it's already linked below. So you can click on those to check them out. And they're all free. All-in-one homeschool, which is K through 8, and then all-in-one high school, which is 9 through 12. They are very, very good. Everything is free. Another one is Schmoop, which is SHMOOP, not Schmoop. It is Schmoop. Think of schmuck and then say Schmoop. Wait, Schmoop. I'm sorry, Schmoop. And that one is another good one. That's for the older grade levels, middle school, high school. But it's very detailed lesson plans. It's very, very detailed from day to day. So it's a very comprehensive site. Also, Dreambox, which is math, and Dreambox is K-8, and they are having a lot of free services for you to use. I like Dreambox because you can go into Dreambox and choose what you want your child to work on. So pull out your child's handy-dandy math textbook, see what they're working on. Oh, you're working on measurements. Go into Dreambox and go to like assignments, and then they'll list all the subjects: fractions, addition, division, multiplication, measurements. Click on that, and then you'll have a list of all the different measurement topics to choose from. Khan Academy, that's been around forever. That's like the granddaddy. Khan Academy does all subjects now, not just math. That would be my number one pick, if only because of the detailed information, the reports the parent can get. That in and of itself is priceless. You can print everything out, and then at the end of the year, you know what your kid did the last 2.5 months of school, and you can see how they did. And then also I have, what was the last one, y'all? I can't even see my other site. Oh, Beast Academy. I do have a review and a walkthrough on Beast Academy. That's a math program, and that's K through 5th. Don't be deterred by that. Beast Academy is highly advanced. So even the 5th grade is not really 5th grade. A lot of this stuff kind of goes into the college area, but it's given in basic concepts, but it's very, very challenging. Rachel says, we are using online libraries. Yes, your libraries, if you can't get your hands on a book, a lot of libraries have their online versions where you can download a lot of the books. So thank you for that. Let's see. Have your children read to each other. Have your older child read to the younger child. There are so many ways where you guys can keep the peace in the house and get through the day. You don't have to do every subject every day right now, okay? Right now it's survival. Pick the subjects they like the best, or the easiest subjects for them, or the easiest ones for you that you might want to tackle, and do a couple the first week. Just do a couple each day, okay? Then have them do silent time, some reading time, and then let them go off and play and do what they want to do. And then the next day, add maybe one more subject, or instead of doing 2 pages of something, do 3 pages. Then let them go play, read and everything the next day, and then you just slowly just add on, okay? Let's see. I think that is it. I just wanted to hop on and let you guys know, just stay strong. You can do this. In the end of everything, your kids will rebound in life, okay? You're not going to mess them up or their education, because everybody in the country is going through this. So what I will probably do, I've never done an Instagram live, but if you go and subscribe to my Instagram account, which is that real homeschool life, and it's everything's underscore, that underscore real underscore homeschool underscore life. I think I'm going to start doing Instagram lives. It's real easy, just so I can see you and you can see me, and we can talk, and you can ask me all your questions. You can reach out to me, and if I don't know the answer, I got a gang of other homeschoolers who do, and I can get you that information quickly. So it's all about being a tribe, and if worse comes to worse and you got to work and, stuff, you don't have the stuff you need and your kids are going crazy, just woosah, and tomorrow is another day, okay? If you don't get anything done today or the next day, it's always another day. All right, so I'm out of here. Thank you so much for hanging in with me. This is Niki with That Homeschool Life. Definitely share this video. There are a number of links or resources that are really going to be helpful to other families, and I really appreciate your time. We can definitely do this. I'm not even stressed. I'm not even pressed, because I know the end game is I want my children to be healthy, sane, happy individuals. I'm not worrying about, well, what was your grade in your algebra test, and did you do this and that? To me, that's that small vision. The bigger vision is, how can your child be prosperous in life? And I think right now is the time to really focus on those life skills and getting their mind right. Reconnect with your child. You probably don't really know your child. You don't spend a lot of time with them. So this is a great time to do home economic stuff. Teach them how to cook, how to sew, how to do laundry. There was a mom saying her kid's going to is going to do AP vacuuming and honors laundry. Yay! Let them do tasks around the house. Do your children know how to really clean a bathroom? Because y'all know we don't know how to wash our hands, right? So those are things that you can do. The next couple of weeks, just relax. Have your child, each child be responsible for preparing a meal, a dinner or a lunch, okay? And then let them figure out how to do that, how to put a recipe together, and what they can use sparingly in the house. There are lots of things. And I'll come back on. I'm going to try to come back on tonight, Instagram. So you can ask me any and all questions. But I'm going to get out of here. I haven't had lunch and I'm hungry. So anyway, I hope this video was of value to you guys. And I'll see you, if not tonight, I will see you tomorrow with some more resources, okay? And send this video out to all of your newly homeschooling families because they need to hear all this. You homeschoolers already know the deal, but they need help. All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.